Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new game. Here's the introduction.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it. Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
This is the police. Alright, so this was a special introduction into the game. And well, this game you're this police chief, and well, this strategy adventure game drives you in a deep story. I don't know if it's corruption, but crime, I think, and you have to solve this case. Alright, so let me just for 1 second the sound fix. The cutscenes maybe. Okay, I think that's okay. So now let's follow the story, and I hope you all enjoy this game, because yeah, it really looks nice, and also the little jazz theme. Okay, let's see what's gonna be there. Day 1, July 15th. Major Roger Sex Maniac. I think that's us, Jack Boyd. We are Jack Boyd, and I really think so. Well, I hope it will be very interesting for Resignation. And yeah, the cop already looked like very old.
When I was a kid,
Anyway.
my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not
60.
because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher. This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Alright. Wow. A bunch of reporters in front of us and... Okay, good morning. Oh, okay. We can now choose the answers. Okay, let's go into it. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? This Major Roger told me that wants a fresh face running. Yeah, okay. Do you already know the name of your successor? Yeah, it will most likely be one of my current employees. I think that's a good answer. After the recent corruption scandal, the Deputy Francis said he was looking forward to resigning. The Major offered him your position. Would that change his mind? I would be happy. Although he was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. I don't know. I don't know is good, because you're like, why is he then the head of this department? He doesn't know, like, he knows nothing. Bullshit, no comment. Answer all questions, but here no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind retirement? I don't know if it's good or bad, this resignation. I don't know. He's mad about it. Yeah, well, of course it's the reason. Thank you very much. Okay.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Oh, okay. We're not Kendrick. Oh no. Confused something. We're now in our bureau. Okay. Pills. Yeah, well, this is for his bag. Oh, yeah, and a nice cigar.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. "180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man."
I'll do my best.
"And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon."
Yeah. To strengthen his position. Okay.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Day 2. Yeah, so here it is. Jack Boyd on his resignation asked the mayor. Huh, they said that. Anyway, let's go to work. Like every day. Yeah. In this old car.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts. My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright. Would you like to receive tips about how the game works? I'm a 6-year-old police chief and a few months away from job. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Yeah, would be true in a way, but it's still better to know what here happens. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift officers respond to crimes in process and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Alright. All officers... Okay, his characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, with those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Okay. Energy shows how tired the policemen are. The less energy your people have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Okay. Then your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from you. For instance, some cops are lazy. Yeah. Some reason the day off. Well, I just drink too much. You can only guess. And yeah. Just hope. Well, normally I would already know them a long time. 40 years or something like that. So start today. Oh, okay. Oh no, they are they average? They look like something else. Anyway. 5 only. Yeah, she looks old. Wow, this is cool. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You will need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take your officers to travel back and forth. So the longer your people will be tired up and unavailable for upcoming work. Alright. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units are allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give you the opinion of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least 1 officer. The number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on. All of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance, only turns into a brutal meat grinder, or a serious call can come in which turns out to be false alarm. Wow, yeah. This sounds interesting. I really hope we will do our first job very good. And hit and run every day mall. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who's been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he would hit a bomb, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. Exited a convenience? Wait a moment. I'm gonna send Sano and Austin. No, Tsubaki and Asano. No, Asano and Austin. So Asano and Austin, proceed. Oh, cool. Wow, nice. And yeah, sadly I have to end this episode. But I hope I'm gonna still have a lot of fun. Here I see dollars. I don't know why. Maybe I can like earn money or something like that and buy more units? Well, I don't think so, but we will see it. So if you liked this first episode, then don't forget to subscribe and also thumbs up. This was the Subref and this is the police. Thank you very much and bye.